everybody. Today I'm going to be making my fruit and cereal bars. So what I'm starting out with is it's the cereal that I found at Trader Joe's. It's the honey, almond, and flax. It's 9 whole grain crunch cereal. It has some flaxseed in there. It has almonds. It has puffed cereal. So I got this. If you can find something similar to this, then just get any kind of puffed cereal like Kashi or any kind of puffed cereal, and then add some almonds, and then also a little bit of like maybe 1/3 of a cup of flaxseed. So I have 2 cups of this cereal, which I'm going to put into my bowl, and I'm going to put into my bars 1/3 cup of sunflower seed butter and 1/3 of a cup of honey. So I'm going to actually put that into the microwave to heat up a little bit. So I'm going to put 1/3 of a cup. I'm going to put it in the microwave for about a minute. Okay, now while that's going, into my mixture I'm going to put in this dried fruit that I got from Trader Joe's. It's just the, you guys see that? The pomegranate and cranberry blend. It also comes with raisins, cherries, and black currants. But just go whatever kind of fruit that you want in, whatever kind of dried fruit you're into. I'm going to put 1/3 of a cup of this in there. What I'm going to do, to make it easier to figure out the portions, and to portion them out, I'm going to put them in these little muffin tins, the ones that I use for my mini cheesecakes, and then I have these little foil things right here. So that way, once they're cooked, they can just cool and they'll be easy to pop out and then, package up for me to have for treats throughout the week. Also, what I did was I just sprayed each one with a little of the canola oil spray. Alright, this is good to go. So now, I'm just going to mix this around a little bit. It smells so good. And I have my oven right now at 350 degrees. And this is just going to cook for about 10 minutes. Or until the edges are nice and brown. Alright, so here's the mixture. Look at the smell, is delicious. Okay, now I'm going to start putting them into my little muffin tins. So I'm going to start off with just a tablespoon in each one. There'll be more in that, but I just want to start off because I want to make sure they're equal portions. So each one is about 2 tablespoons. Now I'm going to try to pack these down a little bit with my fingers, and you could probably use a little bit of wax paper to make it easier so you're not all sticky. But that's all right. My hands are already sticky, so. Okay. So these are all done. You see that? I got 12 of these guys. I have my oven good to go. It's 350 degrees. So I'm going to put them in there. For 10 minutes, and then I'll be back. Hi everybody. Okay, so I'm back with my little fruit and cereal bars. They were just in the oven for 10 minutes and I took them out. And what I'm doing is just, I got my wax paper. I'm just going to press them down a little bit. I didn't want to do this before I put them in because they were too sticky. Okay. Alright, so this is what they look like. 10 minutes until they browned, and 10 minutes was just long enough for them to get brown. So I'm going to go ahead and let them cool on my stove top, and then when I'm ready to taste test them, when I'm ready to taste test them, I'll be back. So, be back shortly. Hi everybody. Okay, so I'm back. They were cooling. The fruit bars were cooling on my stove for about 15-20 minutes maybe. So here they are. They're all cool, pretty much all cooled off, and they're set. And this is what they look like. So with the recipe that I made, I was able to make 12 little bars, which I'll put like a little like sandwich baggie so I can have throughout the week. My husband and I can have throughout the week. And I'll put the nutritional facts at the end, but just to let you guys know off the bat, it's 109 calories, 4 grams of fat, and 3 grams of dietary fiber. So it was really easy to make. These are really good. They're sweet, but not like hurt your teeth sweet. Just tasty. This is definitely a keeper. Now, I used the Trader Joe's cereal that was kind of like a little combination of the granola or the puff cereal, almonds and flaxseed, but if you can't find something like that, which you should, Kashi sells similar stuff to that. But if not, just get a puff cereal, some flaxseed, put a third of a cup of flaxseed in there, put a third of a cup of almonds in there, a third of a cup of fruit, a third of a cup of either like pumpkin seed butter, or I use sunflower seed butter or cashew butter, almond butter, whichever, a third of a cup of honey, and then 2 cups of the puff cereal itself. And then, you know, what I did is I put them in little muffin tin things like this, just so it's easier to portion out. I think it was like, for that recipe, for that much in that recipe that I just said, it was 2 tablespoons per little muffin foil, whatever this is called. So, the other thing I can't remember if I mentioned earlier in this is Free Spirit Cat actually did her own version of Lara bars. So I know a lot of you guys like that. I've never actually tried a Lara bar, but when I saw her video, and it actually made me want to try her recipe because it looked good. I think it was just like a couple of ingredients too. It was like walnuts and fruit and cinnamon. But it looked really good though, so I'm going to try that out. You guys should give that recipe a shot too. I'll put a link to her her channel on the sidebar. If you have any questions about any of the products that I use, just go ahead and shoot them below. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching and enjoy. Bye!